Yes, welcome Tosho.
Hello, brother. How are you?
I'm fine, and you? Nice
As
to.
I said, I'm great, man. I'm great. Really good. I'm really happy to see you, and I'm really glad that you started something like this. And I know it's a challenge, but
Yeah.
great, man. Proud
Well,
of you.
thank you for the encouragement. And yes, it might be harder for introvert, but I try to do it the blast and the play and all that
Yeah.
the the interview route. But yeah, nice to meet you. I will ask you some questions about you, and just talk in general. I saw your YouTube videos about like self realization and all that. And
hmm
yeah, I was wondering how that started off. That kind of yeah. How did you start doing all that?
yeah, man. It is a long process which I started many years ago. I wanted to start it many years ago, but I was busy with other things, and I always was living a really high extroverted life. I was all around the place. I was in the IT industry for a long time, and I had my own startup as well for online tutoring. So, all in all, I had many lives over the years, I would say. But like something wasn't real, like everything I ever done, even though I always was doing because I wanted to give something away,
Mhm.
uh, I never ever believed that it was a true expression of myself.
Okay.
So um, after you know many ups and downs in life, and as I said, the classical EP Stack story, I went on this journey to really drill into myself and see who truly I am and what I'm made of, and all the issues I had when I was since I was a kid, and why I had them. Like I never stopped myself enough to really
Yeah.
truly see what I was made of and what patterns I was repeating and what I was doing. I was completely oblivious about that.
Okay. Okay.
So I start doing those things and start drilling and start, the classical way you read, but you journal, you ask
Mhm.
questions, um, and slowly something comes out. In the quietness of your own mind, things start coming out. And because of that, I set myself on this journey of self-expression, but it's actually something that I slowly integrated over the years, embodied. So all my truths and everything I say is based on my reality, or not just something I learned or read, but something it really came out from me as a person, and I wanted to share
Okay.
as a map. Of course, I always say map is not the territory. I
Yeah.
can share as many truths and insights, but at the end of the day, I always say, we all have different circumstances. We're all born in different countries, a different age, different parents, and all this stuff. But we have our unique life to walk.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's okay to encourage and to give support and to give some maps, but at the end of the day, the when you go outside and you start living, the terrain can surprise you,
Yeah.
and can, like in a way.
You get punched in the face and
Yeah, oh
well.
yeah, punch it. Definitely, definitely. And that's why I'm even saying, I would say don't trust any authority. And I know
Okay.
people, they want to find certainty, they want to find some authority that will unlock their life for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I have to say one thing that encompasses everything, follow yourself and your own truth, but don't lie to yourself. That's the most important thing. Never lie to yourself. It
Mhm.
doesn't it doesn't mean that you are right at this moment, but
Yeah.
it means that you do the best you can in this moment. And that's the truth. That's the reality you see here. Maybe further down the road, you will become more conscious. You will see some blind spot that you had before.
Hmm.
But at this moment, you're enough. So don't shame, blame yourself. Just keep walking your path. If you can take anything from me or others, it's okay. Try them. Don't use them blindly. Just try them. If they work for you, they work for you. If they don't, you move on. Uh, it's we all have our own path to walk and our own life to live. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
went all dungeons now. It's like just
I
talking
mean,
about, but
that's a nice summary. That's really good. I really like your insight about it. The present moment and really focusing on the process, on your truth, and kind of advancing with that. And over time, it shape itself to become like the truth for yourself. But it start off with just following kind of your voices. I would say maybe
Mhm.
like not trusting authorities. I do see that most people do trust what the truth might be for them and not really their own thing. So I really think it's powerful what you're saying about that. So
Mhm.
and that's what start your whole YouTube journey about that. Like you experience a lot and you said, okay, I really have to tell people that that kind of process of self-realization of knowing the truth is really important and people should follow that. Not follow that, but
Basic,
yeah.
basically, what I'm doing, it's if you see the process is it's not a monolith.
Okay, good.
So the process is alive. Uh, when you look at those videos, how I am evolving, basically, I'm changing, I'm transforming myself
Yeah,
in front of uh, in public. So uh, Tosho 6 months ago and Tosho now, it's different. And you see this
yeah.
transformation. It's very subtle, but I'm transforming on camera
Hmm.
uh, by embodying. I always say that's the most that's very important, integration and embodiment, because without that, so okay, let I give you an example.
Yeah,
You have an insight, okay, any kind of insight. We as any consume first probably we collect a lot of insights
yeah,
because that's what we do. We want to know the reality, but that reality, those insights are just thinking, a mental model of reality. We don't
yeah.
know if it's true. We have it. We sound smart. Now I'm talking to you. Look, you sound smart, intellectual. That's bullshit. Not real. That's just intellectual gymnastic. That
Yeah.
nothing to do with reality. That's
Hmm.
just a thought that appears. It's a state of mind. That's it. Nothing else.
Hmm.
What is important is when you walk that truth in
Hmm.
real life. For example, let's see one truth, one insight. Uh, uh, Movement brings clarity. That's one of my truth. Movement
Okay, okay.
brings clarity, which is I'm embody. Every time I feel confused
Hmm.
and I feel like I'm drifting and my mind is chaos, I move. Maybe move something around the house or take a walk, and I bring clarity. So, okay, that insight is checked, repeated over time. So, every time I feel chaotic or I feel mess, I move and clarity appears.
Yeah.
So, it's not theory anymore because
Mhm.
I repeated that insight in the real world. And for
Yeah.
example, at least 3, 4, 5 times, 10 times, it reproduces itself.
You have seen the fruits of your actions, let's say.
Exactly, exactly. So now I'm starting to think that way, and the insights, they are truly yours. They stay. For
Okay, okay.
example, you take an insight, you collect an insight, and tomorrow, if you forget about it, it just disappears like nothing happened.
Hmm.
You maybe at the moment you were like, "Wow, this is like." That's lie. That's a lie. When you
Yeah.
feel excited, it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
What is true, it's usually stable over time.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
if it's true, you waited 1, 2, 3 days and you see that it stays. Oh, this doesn't go away. I'm still holding this. That
Mm-hmm.
means there is something into it. There is
Okay.
heaviness to it. It's part of you. It's not just the mental. It's also as in a
The
somatic. You know
somatic
what I
again.
mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somatic.
And the body and yeah,
Mm,
that it can you can build foundation with it. Like it's not like it's immovable ground or something like that. Like it's not easily
true,
movable. Like
true. And personally, I miss that.
okay, okay.
I miss that. I and I don't know, maybe for introverts a little bit different, but for extroverts, for me, a little bit. I didn't have sometimes feet on the ground. I said
Okay, okay.
like too much, but not uh, stability. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I can be disturbed by negative emotions a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, uh, I don't know. Let's give example like in my marriage, like if
Mm-hmm.
my wife is not in the mood and she overreacts, I get disturbed,
Okay, okay.
and I think her emotions are my emotions.
Mm.
It's different for FI probably, I don't know, but like
Yeah.
if you're negative towards me, it's disturbing my core, and I
Okay.
cannot sleep after that. I
Mm-hmm.
get disturbed because I didn't put boundaries between the emotions of other people. Now I realize that now much better. Now, if someone gives me better emotions, I kind of know that it's not about me. This is not my burden to take. It's just my burden. It's not my burden to take, but it just I have to stay with that, and it's a state. Okay, someone. It's not. It's not about you. It's about them.
Okay, okay.
By my empathy, always, uh, always kind of felt this hypersensitivity to other people's emotions, especially negative emotions,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know. And every time there is a negative emotion, I want to conclude.
Mhm.
Like I cannot stay with the. I couldn't before. Now I can stay with them more.
Your double activated play, I think.
That was a big challenge for me,
Yeah.
incredible challenge for me. And now, once I kind of I mean, it's not perfect. It's never gonna be perfect because it's a spiral. You never
Mhm.
get perfect. There's no perfection. Just it's easier to take that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still a process for things to become easier, but still might be challenging or something. Uh,
I mean, I always say, like it's okay to feel bad. It's okay to fail. It's okay to
yeah.
regress. Like
Regress.
sometimes, yeah, uh, it's not you shouldn't uh, in a way shame or blame yourself in any kind of capacity.
Mm-hmm.
First and for all, you have to understand you're human, and humans are
Yeah. Yeah.
perfectly flawed. And in that imperfection, what makes human perfect? Moment to moment, whatever happens to you, it doesn't matter what's going to happen to you. Like sometimes you can make stupid things in life, and even sometimes even you grow up, you go, I don't know, you work on growth and development, and then you mess up things, and you say, I shouldn't be like this, I worked on myself. No,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
Okay.
That's another identity layer that you're building, that another perfection layer. You take responsibility for your action, but never really beat yourself over it. Like, yeah, you made mistake. There is cost to every mistake you will make, and you accept that. You have to
Yeah.
be conscious when you make that mistakes and forgive yourself and move on.
Yeah. You
And
you don't attack your identity, your
no, 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 you don't
yeah,
attack yourself at all.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have to hold yourself.
Mhm.
It's a state. When you do something, it's a state. It's a state of anger. It's a state of clarity. It's a state of um intuitive connection. It's a state. It's not you, but it's you. How can I say?
Yeah,
You are like a space that's holding these things, like you're holding any, Fe, Ti, Si, that all are states, different states of your essence, but it's not you.
yeah.
You know
No,
what I mean?
I
It's
get
not
it.
you.
Yeah,
There is
yeah,
no real you. You don't exist in a way. You are just energetic states that change. That's it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you are. Energetic sense. I know now I went to abstract
Too
talking.
woo woo. No, no, that's fine. Me too. I'm woo woo. So I
I
like this
know
part. Yeah.
I'm trying to, but as you can, I can't help myself.
No, that's fine. I think that's
Yeah,
I think that's good.
yeah. If you let me, I will keep on talking.
Talking about that.
You know, it looked like I'm not that tired as I present
Yeah,
myself to
yeah,
be.
yeah. I was like, okay, this guy's not that tired. Finally,
No, you know,
actually,
I'm actually tired when I'm not in contact with people, because
yeah,
extrovert kind of wakes up when they are in contact with people. When they see
yeah,
another
yeah,
person, they right away, you know, like the energy level grow. And for
yeah.
you, probably is the opposite. No, it's not like this guy is giving me so much.
No, I like your rant. It's really cool. And but do
Yeah.
you crash after talking with people? Like you have the item of energy, and after when the people leave,
Uh,
it's like it comes down, or
um,
like
I'm gonna tell you something. I now talk
yeah,
because, in a way, it's an interview where I express myself, and I know that I'm the guest, so I'm expressing.
okay, okay,
Usually, in normal conversation, I'm not the one who talk. I can talk, but I listen more,
okay, okay.
and I'm trying to be present more. Um,
You
It
talk,
depends. It depends. Now maybe because we're talking something that I'm interested, and
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the energy spikes and all, and
the energy spikes because of my interest and everything. But generally, um, I try not to talk, because I know even this is a state. You know, it's a state of, now I'm making connection. My
hmm
thoughts are coming out. I'm in a state, ecstatic state. It's a state,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm conscious about this state. So now I can cut it off, but you know, like,
Okay.
uh,
You feel like talking is not being in the present moment, or you said
no, no.
okay,
Talking
okay,
is a present moment. When it's expression, it's okay. It's like a painter. Like, for example, you have a
yeah,
painter. It paints. He's completely immersed in the present moment. Now, when I talk, I'm completely immersed in the
yeah, yeah.
present moment. As someone who is expressing, now I'm painting with you.
hmm
Literally, I'm painting. This is
yeah.
my way of painting. Uh, I paint as well, but this is another way of
Oh, nice.
expression. Um, but it's another way of expression. So yes, I am immersed now with you, but it's a one-way street where I'm just, like, putting this energy out,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm painting, and sometimes, you know that's just a m- module of how to behave or react.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So which form of art do you do? Like you paint, you
Um, um, Honestly, I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a professional painter. I'm doing something, just something that will spontaneously come to my mind. It's not. It's. I love it. I love it, and I'm not like, for example, let me see
It's
if
more
I
a
can.
hobby or
No, it's abstract, and you can
oh
see
okay.
that it's the. Usually, I do abstract paintings. Something that. Let me see if I couldn't find that one. Okay, I can't find something, but yes, it's okay. Okay, I couldn't find anything at this moment, but maybe I can show you later.
Show a
It's
picture.
yes, it's something that will come out. Like I'm sitting down spontaneously,
Okay.
and I'm not doing with colors. I'm doing with pencils in color. Like
Okay, okay.
you know. So I'm just and I start doing that with my nephew.
Ah, nice. Okay, okay.
This is how we share time with him, and like, let's paint. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like, okay, let's do something together,
Mm-hmm.
and start liking it. Like, you know sometimes you grow up, you're too busy, and you forget these things, to
Yeah, yeah.
express yourself and just do something stupid and playful
Yeah,
without competing, comparing, just whatever comes. And man, in that moment, I'm like, wow, like,
yeah, yeah.
you know
No, that kid mode, the child mode is really important to remember, I would
yeah,
say. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think sometimes we just forget about that child inside
Yeah.
us. And you what was I was for a long time in a survival mode.
Okay, okay.
um, when I was in my early 20s, I moved to Australia,
Okay.
and alone, no parents, nobody, and I was alone there, trying to survive in a foreign
Oh,
country,
okay, well.
and built whole structure, social infrastructure, and everything. Like, it was wow. uh,
Okay.
I had moments when I was almost homeless,
Oh, wow, yeah.
and that built in my nervous system, like, I was in a survival mode for a
Mm-hmm.
long time. And when you're in a survival mode, the
Yeah, it's
child gets suppressed, completely killed,
mm,
and only what is left is the adult, and he has to take over. He has to calculate. He has to be pragmatic,
yeah.
to do anything to survive. And every time you are in a survival mode, the creativity gets squashed.
Okay,
And
okay.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was for a long, long time in a survival mode, and I didn't even realize that I was in a survival mode.
Why
And
you
most
were why you went to Australia?
uh I finished here in University of Macedonia, Faculty of Economics.
Okay.
And I think, uh,
Economics.
yeah, yeah, I have a bachelor in economics. um what happened, it's really, I wanted to just I would say, go out in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
It where I was, it was small for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to just explore, in a way, just try new things. And it was, I didn't even know, I said yes, and I picked the longest flight, 15 hours, actually, 20 hours. It's 15,000 kilometers away. So it was crazy things, because like, I was in my early 20s, 22, and you're suddenly in a chaos. You have limited amount of money, which my parents could afford to give me, and I was on my own.
Okay, okay.
And I worked something before few summers, like summer jobs. But I was very, I would say, uh, you know I would not really a worker kind of guy, like.
Okay, okay, yeah.
And then you're there, you have to work all kinds of job, like, I don't
Yeah.
know, with the trash, and oh, car wash,
Mm.
um, what was that? Like, at the
Fuji,
fish market. No, 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 cleaning
uh,
fish. And then the
cleaning
smell
fish,
of the
okay.
fish, yeah,
Uh,
stays with you uh, for days. Like, I was like, fuck, man, what is this? Like. And I finished university, and I wanted to pretend myself as this intellectual guy,
yeah,
and I was, I wanted to be the king of the world right away off the bat. And then you face yourself with this brutality of reality, this
yeah,
the
yeah.
real existence. And it's it's
So
it's
real.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy,
Yeah,
like, you're renting apartment, they say, okay, you have to move out tomorrow, but where I'm gonna go now?
yeah, yeah.
And then you're just all the time like that. You don't have time for theories, you don't have time for them. I had time only when I was on the train to dream a bit about better life,
Mm.
I mean.
Mm.
And but when see now, it was an adventure. In that moment, it's
Yeah,
it's you see that it's the end of the world. You
yeah.
go down the road, you start crying, snot's coming out of your nose, like, yeah, I'm gonna die, like.
Yeah.
And then you don't.
Mm. That's what's amazing.
And
You don't die. It might be traumatic, but no,
it
it's an
is from,
adventure.
no, no, the body absorbs. After
Yeah,
that, I
yeah,
understood that the body absorbs, not the mind. The mind can rationalize everything,
mm.
like, can make a meaning, and
Yeah,
we,
yeah,
as any, we can always produce these meanings, we can create a meaning why. But the body, it takes its toll, and sometimes it's heavy, you know so
it remembers for a while, like the
yeah,
body.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I know it was, I don't know, it's something that, I recommend to everybody, especially if you are young.
yeah, yeah.
And
So they can.
to young people especially, I always say, like, don't, if I have to give one example, uh, throw yourself in situation, in difficult situation.
Hmm.
Try something, like, let life kick your ass a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't just stay home and try to figure out life from your bedroom,
Okay, okay.
because you will never figure it out from your bedroom. You need to go interact with other people. You have to go work with colleagues. You have to have jobs. See
Hmm.
how the things are going, how the interactions are going. It's not gonna be easy. You get fired. Sometimes people gonna offend you. Sometimes gonna, someone's gonna break your heart. Someone is gonna betray
Yeah.
you. But you need that. You
Hmm.
need to see variety. You need to see everything. And
Mm.
in and I'm telling you, just remind yourself. I know in that moment you will think it's the end of the world, but it
Yeah.
never is.
Mm.
It's just an experience. It's just a, uh, it's life. You are life. If you're dead, you don't feel anything, you don't think anything, you don't
Yeah.
exist. But when you're alive, life contains everything: the
Hmm.
good, the bad, the love, the hate,
The ugly,
uh,
the
the light and the dark.
dark
Everything
and
is
the dark. Yeah.
contained.
Yeah.
Everything is contained in life. And I had, I, literally, I started thinking about that in the last few years. Before that, I
Okay.
didn't have time for that,
Okay. Okay.
you know, and
You
it's a
were
lot.
you were in Australia for a long time, or
Yeah, I was about for 10 years.
okay.
Actually, yeah, I was working all kind of job. I was also studying, and
Hmm.
mm, I got a business visa.
Okay.
So I work in a hospitality group as a management manager. I become manager, so moving up the ladder,
Okay.
and they sponsor me for in America. I think they say it's like a for permanent residency
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Permanent.
or green card.
Okay.
So actually, what happened? It's like I had to work for this organization for a prolonged period of time in order for me to get all the documents.
Mm-hmm.
But the funniest thing is what I got everything. I'm Australian citizens and I got the Australian passports.
Ah.
Then
Okay.
everything happened. I went back home
Oh, okay.
because I was tired. I was tired.
Okay.
It was just like uh, from like for a long time in my 20s, I was like 15 hours a week. I mean, 15 hours a day, work,
Wow.
living like a soldier.
Okay. Okay.
And it just, like after that, it's
You decide to
past.
restart at ground zero in your hometown?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I created the platform, the online platform. In Australia, I tried. I was working in a little bit of digital marketing
Okay.
for small businesses, and then I was thinking about an idea when I was in university. I was in university about because when you're in university, sometimes you need tutoring help, and you have to go physically to the location
Mm-hmm.
so someone can tutor it. Maybe not this. I mean, this time and age after Corona, everything changed. But I'm talking about before, many years ago.
Okay. Okay.
So I was thinking, like, what if I built an application where you have all the tutors listed, and then you can right away with screen sharing and virtual table, you can interact and you can get a tutor in math, physics, whatever you need. You know what I mean? With the
Okay.
press of a button. So because from Australia I saved some money and I said like, you know what, I'm gonna play now. The standard in Australia was much higher, so the money I saved in Australia when I took them back in Macedonia, they worth much more because I
Yeah.
didn't have rent to rent because I bought my own apartment,
Okay.
so I didn't have rent. I have savings, so I'm gonna play now.
Mm-hmm.
I work hard, so I'm gonna play. So play. I didn't play. Again, I start building things.
Okay.
So not really play, but it was more some kind of a free creative expression of what I wanted to do. So
What was the
yeah,
app about? What was the
yeah.
name of the?
Online tutoring.
Okay, online tutoring. Okay.
Online tutoring. Yeah, online tutoring. It's like an online tutoring marketplace.
Okay.
I don't know the equivalent in I would say maybe I don't know. There was an application
Mhm.
check in the states. Maybe you heard of it. Something similar to that.
Okay. Okay. And when it was like what year?
I think we 2015.
Okay. Okay.
I
It's
started,
more
but
recent that I thought.
still
Okay.
yeah, 2015, 2016.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it was before the Corona, so you
Yeah.
know but it was we gave over 10,000 sessions on this online platform,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and it was very nice. I mean, honestly, I like that um, the process, to find employees, find developers,
Yeah.
like this, then go to the media, all these things. It was very, and I was doing it with a partner. So,
Yeah.
like it was all the startup experience, like,
Oh, nice.
we're
Okay.
going to do it. We're going to make it, blah, 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 like,
Yeah, that's fun energy. Yeah. So you like that
yeah.
kind of space, like that?
Yeah, I like places, um, for me, it's very difficult to function in a places that nothing is wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Okay.
if you put me in a space where everything works fine, I get bored.
Okay. 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 Oh wow.
I need to be put in something where I have to fix something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you tell me, okay, this doesn't work. come up with something, and I'm like boom, 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 and then I want to sit down and drink beer.
Drink beer.
So I cannot give continuous output. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
I work in
Yeah.
bursts. I
And
go
burst.
there,
Okay.
I do something, and then zip, that's it. Don't
Okay.
bother
Okay.
me the rest of the day. And someone can produce, continuously, can work,
Yeah. Yeah.
expand on the energy. For
That
me,
would.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a pressure cooker, like
Pressure cooker.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what kind of beers do you drink in Macedonia? What is the
um,
good beer? Let's say.
the beer is Skopsko.
Kopsko. Okay.
Skopsko is from my hometown.
Okay.
There is another one, Zlatan Dab, and those are the most popular beers. But we have many boutique beers, like as well. But Skopsko is the main beer. It's pretty good. It used to be bad. It used
Used
to
to
be
be.
good, then bad, and now
Okay.
again it's really good.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, man, I like my beers. And my favorite beer from I remember from Australia was there was two. One stout beer, Cooper's Green,
Okay. Okay.
and from the lagers, James Bogues from Tasmania. I said the Tasmanian water, the best
Tasmania.
water in the world.
Okay. Okay. It's Tasmania. Okay. Uh, I'm not sure where it is in Australia. Like southeast, southeast, or
Tasmania, it's a island south of the mainland Australia. So it's an island.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's a independent state. I mean, independent. It's a state inside Australia.
Okay. Okay. It's the state inside Australia.
Is Australia, like in Quebec, for example,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So in Australia, it's Tasmania with the capital of Hobart. They have this beer, James Bogues.
Okay.
I love that beer.
Gonna try it when I will go to Australia.
You should go. Australia, it's amazing country. I always have this deep emotional connection to that land. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
just it was very hard for me, to be
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
honest, when I was there. uh, but of course, there's many good moments, friends that I met
Ah,
there,
nice.
and
You still have good
yes.
memories about it. Like it's not just all
Oh,
struggles.
can I tell you something? I never regret my life and anything in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Never. Uh, I Everything that happened to me, I love it in a way. Just imagine if nothing happened to me.
Yeah. It will be too boring.
Yeah, everything that happened to me, it was in that moment. In many times, I wanted to kill myself. Of course,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
literally.
intense. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I got married as well there. I went to divorce.
Okay. Okay.
It's million stories. If I start saying now, we're gonna talk about with many hours. But the thing is, uh, it's fucking life, man. As I
Yeah. Yeah.
said,
It's like
it's life. It's
yeah.
beautiful. It's life. Like
Yeah.
take life, take it. Like
Take it.
let life teach you. Let reality moves you.
Yeah.
You will see what's real. It will show you what's real. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah.
Nobody have to tell you. You will find out yourself once you interact with it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing that it works that way. I would say like it's really you learn with your experiences with reality over time. I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. And now at this moment, I'm also doing coaching.
Okay. Okay.
So now this is my new things. Like I try to coach people. I mean, coaching people and give them some clarity when they have to take action. So basically, my mode of operation, it's always like, what's the smallest action you can take today?
Okay.
The Let's see what's happening. Let's define what's happening in your life. Let's see what pattern you live. Let's break that loop, and let's take one action that will create a new pattern. Simple as that. It's very the way I'm saying it is simple, but it's something that it's a lived experience, which I've already lived through so many things. So I can see now where people get stuck, so I
Yeah.
can help them to, in a way, unstuck themselves and take an action. And sometimes they need a little push to take a little action. I'm not talking about huge action. I'm not talking about being a hero. I'm talking about
Yeah.
move, uh, but move in alignment with the truth, with what's real for you. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing else. There's no complicating frameworks,
Mm-hmm.
something that you, because we all know when someone gives you frameworks, this and that, and you just like, fuck that. But when someone say, just take this little action, okay, do it. Can you,
Yeah.
can you, as Jordan Peterson say, can you clean up your room? Can you move one sheet on the side? Like, can
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
make your bed? Let's make your bed for the next 3 days. Just do your bed, nothing else. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Or
The,
some things, like it can be anything.
mm-hmm.
So
The
sometimes
little
can be
things. Yeah.
just can feel something about it. So that's why I'm at this moment. This is what I'm doing. This is my period,
Okay.
and it's a normal thing. Like after all accumulation, I have this urge to give
Mm-hmm.
and to help others who are in the same situations or sometimes in stuck,
Okay. Yeah.
and need a little bit support, a little bit encouragement, a little bit of a direction. So yeah,
That's
man.
amazing. That's amazing. So
Yeah.
you have a website where you coach people, or how does this work?
I'm not doing website. I'm doing like
Okay.
like Zoom. I send you a link. It's very. It's not. There is no funnels. It's nothing official. I work word of mouth most of the time.
Ah,
You
okay,
know.
nice. Okay.
I'm not that. I don't even like to make funnels and all that stuff. It's just not me. That's
Yeah, yeah.
that's the game of the IJs. I say. Like they like to work systems and funnels like Davy Baby. They do that. I'm
That's
not doing that. I'm and not, at least not now. At
okay.
least not now.
The
And
IJ scams. So
yeah, no. I don't want to do scams, and for me, I appreciate the raw connection
yeah,
and authenticity, the genuine connection and authenticity between people when they share
yeah.
um, something about themselves. And
Okay.
um,
Mhm. That's what really matters to you. Like really, like people really share what they are struggling with, and like the
uh,
thing.
yeah, yeah, man. Sometimes, like I it's people, like example, like you will see people, like I have one client, and she was working for like this multi-level marketing things, and
Okay.
she was always like, I'm looking for the I'm looking for a leader, someone to lead me.
Mhm.
And when you see someone, when you see someone repeating this thing, I'm looking for the leader. I'm looking for the leader. I'm looking. Just keep doing saying the same word. And I said to her, like her name, let's say Sophia,
Okay.
you are not looking for a leader. You're looking for yourself. You are the
Mhm.
leader that you're looking for. And
Mhm.
then, boom, boom,
It clicks. Yeah.
it clicks, and they can see this is that one sentence. You are the leader you're looking for.
Mhm.
Open her up. After 1 week, we have few more sessions. After 1 week, she already quit her job.
Okay.
And I was like, I said, don't quit your job. Like, wait, no. She just
She went intense.
boom,
Okay.
all in.
Yeah.
And it was incredible for me. I would never do that, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm even surprised for people who can do just like that. Like just in that one moment, like for me, I have
Yeah.
to digest everything and think
Yeah.
over it. And let's see,
Yeah. Yeah. Instead
but
of just throwing everything and just starting anew.
and
Yeah. But
And
sometimes you
some,
need that. You need that push sometime. Just
yeah, but it's because you need to find a person that is on the very edge.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you can't work with everybody like this. You have to when you work with somebody, you have to feel them. They already did some work on themselves. They already, you know, they're
mm,
not completely oblivious. Like, and
yeah,
you have to feel they have this pressure inside them building up, and you have to see that pressure. And once you see that pressure, you can just touch it, and then it unlocks.
yeah,
And
mhm,
it's simple like that. It's something that it's my gift, something that I even when I was a little kid, I could easily connect, and I can see that it was something that it was part of me. But then I never took it for like I took that for granted, like, because when you do something and it's your talent or part of you, you don't see it as
yeah,
something that it's like, oh, it's a normal, like I talk to people, I listen, I can give them good advice. But now after all these years, I found out that it's very powerful.
mhm,
It's something that I was doing it with my friends, or uh, you know
yeah. That we discover our guilt, or yeah, it was too automatic. Like, or yeah, so sometimes we need to circle around and after like come back to our original gift, let's say,
yeah,
or to
yeah, yeah.
realize that it's really our superpower to some degree. Yeah, yeah,
It comes, I think, in time. There are no rules,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
there are no rules, like, um, we all have, even though there's some general patterns how things supposed to be. Let's say on the statistical bell curve, we would say, even in OPS we try to label these, put these labels on people, like you are this, you are that.
yeah,
I can see some patterns, but at the end of the day, I approach everybody uniquely,
mhm,
because it's not only about human. It's not just genetic patterns, even though that they're real,
yeah,
but they're more complicated. Like you have family trauma, you have a burden from your ancestors, you have society, you have circumstances, you have many things that happen. Basically, when you're born, the time you're born, it
yeah,
changes a
yeah,
lot. If you were born 200 years ago, or in the middle of the World War II, it changes. Like, I mean, some
yeah.
general patterns about you will stay, but I mean,
It's very contextual. It's not.
yeah, it's very contextual. That's a good, actually, what you said. It's spot on. It's very contextual. So that's why I'm not trying to box people, even
Yeah,
though we all do that.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
normal. I mean, it's impossible to interact with other peoples if you don't in even if you don't put some light label or concept. Like, when I think about Matt, I say, oh, Matt is a nice guy. Okay, that's a label already. Like, I like Matt, it's a label. I'm labeling,
yeah,
I'm putting a category on you.
yeah,
And as a coach, sometimes you have to be very open, not to do that, just to come immerse yourself and just see the person. But
yeah. Sometimes it's difficult. Yeah,
no, no. When you live in reality, there are always going to be concepts. There are always going to be labels, because that's how we communicate. There's no
yeah,
other
yeah,
way. There's no escaping it.
yeah. No way to escape it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I don't know. Do you have something else to talk about, or um, maybe something you really want to talk about, or before?
Uh, I don't know, man. Um what about? I want to ask you a question.
Okay, okay.
Why you opened this channel? What was the trigger?
Yeah,
Because I know you've been in the community for a long time, and you are active more or less. But what made you, like, to do this? Because I know is it just a personal challenge for you to challenge your demons, to challenge your,
Yeah.
introversion, so you expand a bit, or something else maybe?
I mean, it's been maybe like 3 years that I really want to do this. So I was like, okay, like I have to do it now. Like I'm always pushing it, but I'm like I really want to do something with typology in OPS. I'm like, okay, I have to actually interview people to actually like do the process of really immersing myself, in my demons and trying to like to really push to see, push the yeah, just push on what's I like, because I like OPS, I like psychology, so I was like, okay, I have to do this thing, or like I will never do it, so I'm like, okay, I really have to do it now, so I just decide, so I just decide to do it, so it's pretty simple as that, yeah.
Yeah, you probably go to some point, as I said, a pressure moment where, like, you were
Oh yeah,
thinking it was brewing inside you,
yeah, for sure, yeah, yeah.
and then you just wanted to, like, fuck, I'm gonna do it. And
Yeah, yeah. And recently I had a little bit of a tidal wave, so it's like I guess it's the
yeah.
pressure moments. Like okay, like I have the tidal
Yeah.
wave, so it's time to actually do something about it. Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. What kind of, if it's not a secret, what kind of tidal wave? Or
Just a lot of things coming around. Just changing jobs, or I don't know, getting my heart broken or something like that.
what's
just
life?
yeah, just life like that. So
Uh-huh.
and losing some money. So really getting in from all places. So yeah. It's not
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not that intense, but still a little bit of a tidal waves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's life, whatever.
No, but if you don't, then, if not, as I said, if you don't, then, you don't leave.
Yeah, yeah,
And just imagine your life if your heart is not broken ever. you know
yeah. So
I
be a
want
sad
my
life.
heart to be broken.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't prefer to be, but,
Yeah.
I want to have that experience,
Yeah, yeah. True.
like, as experience, like, uh, looking now in the hindsight, of course.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, the present moment
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it sometimes, but yeah.
No, no, no. Now we are chill. Of course, you can say it like that. When you're in
Yeah.
that, in the state, in the
Yeah, yeah.
chaos, oh fuck, man, you don't want it. No, 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 you don't want it.
No, no,
You say,
no.
why me?
Yeah,
Why,
why?
God? Why?
Yeah.
What I've done, God? Why?
Yeah.
I was so
So yeah.
good.
Well, thank you, Tosho. That was a nice chat. I really like it.
Mhm,
Really
mhm.
powerful messages. Really like it. I expect that from you, to be honest. I saw some of your YouTube and I was, okay, damn, this guy can, say some very powerful NF, really inspiring things. So I was, okay, let's go. Let's
Yeah, yeah, I know, I know.
so
It's my, this is my new period in life. Um, yeah, and I was always I always say, you always will surprise yourself
yeah,
with what you can do. In Sometimes something is going to come out from you, and it will surprise you, because even though somehow you knew it was part of you,
yeah,
but when you have to live, and as we say, we have to go through the day-to-day life,
yeah,
pay your bills, commute, deal with work, and with everything that happens in your life, with the good things and tragedies. And then sometimes, these things, they are put on the side, and they sit there, they're brewing.
yeah,
But I always say, like, you have to see what makes your life, and just
yeah.
do it. What makes your life? When, or what state is your state when you're alive? Naturally you expand,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the main. Some people like to it when they play on their guitar, some when they paint, some when in the conversation,
Yeah,
in expression. Some people, they love planning. They are alive when they have to plan holiday. it's like they love it. It
Mm,
makes them alive. And everybody, I wish everyone could find that thing and express it and let the world see it,
yeah,
because we all need what you have. I always say we all need what you have, Matthias. We all need what you have, and it has to be expressed. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be you.
yeah,
It has to be you.
yeah, yeah.
We want you. We don't want
Mm-hmm,
image of you. We want you, the real you, the raw you, the one that is uh, unique and perfect in its own imperfection. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. That's what we want. Me, the world, everybody. And that's for everyone.
mm,
And I'm really glad that this is huge for you, I know. And that's why, like, I'm just feel that, this is open message for everyone. And I know how many people going to see this in the community, but for everyone to express themselves, uh, to show part of themselves, not just because I see many times in the community we're talking about theory, we're talking about if it's SI or if it's any, it's just too much in this rabbit hole of theory. Instead,
yeah,
I said, like, go express yourself, show yourself, show, like sometimes, like what you made, like music or art, or some original thought, maybe something that you originally think, and we want to see that. Or even sometimes, like you, just uh, having a channel when you're having an interview, that's beautiful as well. That's a one way of expression as well. So whatever comes to you, I really want to see it, and I support it, always support when I see
yeah,
people doing something like this. And I'm glad that we have, especially in our group, there are many talented people with different talents, and
yeah.
it's, for me, it's amazing. And many young people who are also very talented, and they're just starting. Some people older like me in the group, and we all trying to show a part of ourselves and share something with others. And it's amazing for me to see
It,
that.
yeah, it's really amazing. All the different talents, all the different people coming with their own stuff. I really like it. So, I mean, yes. Maybe we should stop here. I think that was a very good message of you to talk to the community and all that. So, yeah. So we see each other soon, Tosho. Thanks for doing this with me.
No problem, brother.
Yeah.
No problem. You can call me anytime you want. I'll come again.
Ah, yes. I perfect. That's nice. So
If you have me.
we'll drink some beers and no.
We can, and maybe you
We can.
can play. I can see you have a guitar over there, so maybe
Yeah.
we drink beer and you play something.
Okay, that would be
Yeah,
nice. So yeah. Thank you, Tosho.
no
And the
problem, man.
stream. Yeah.
You say bye bye.
Bye bye. That was amazing.
Bye bye.